24 games have just received their play scores on the PC last March. The play score is a standard rating that averages gamer and critic reviews. When a game only reaches the minimum requirement of critic or gamer reviews, it receives a provisional play score. Fear Effect Sedna. Building on the foundations of the Fear Effect franchise, indie developer Sushi took a shot at resurrecting the classic title with new gameplay and characters. The game's reviews, however, were mixed at best, with most critics citing its reportedly broken tactical system and underwhelming voice acting. It receives a provisional play score of 5.56. Dead Does It. Like more of a survival-focused Dead by Daylight title, Fantastic returns to their familiar wasteland and gives the chance to play as lowly survivors or vicious ghouls. It's a multiplayer that lets you loot, barricade, and shoot it out with ghouls or get turned into one. But, with players' complaints about its glitches and shady devs, it receives a provisional play score of 6.13. Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash. Surprisingly, it looks like wet, bouncing bosoms aren't all you need to make a game sell. Not that Senran Kagura's summer-friendly activities don't help though. With their water guns and beautiful waifus, it's unfortunately haunted by a glaring lack of online players and a tendency towards the not-so-fun kind of grinding. Skirting the borders of decency ratings-wise, it has a play score of 6.59. Super Seducer. How to Talk to Girls. Super Seducer aims to serve the twofold purpose of education and entertainment. More fantasy than actual dating advice, it does at least succeed at its undeniable comedic value. Spanning 10 episodes, enroll in the school of seduction and take in advice from their resident chick magnet. More funny than fun or helpful, it has a play score of 6.81. Surviving Mars. Paradox Interactive's take on our possible Martian future. Channel your managerial skills and help your human colony survive the challenges of the Red Planet. Build a sustainable front for your inhabitants by balancing the life inside the dome and exploring the mysteries of the surface. Promising but leaning a bit towards micromanagement tedium, it has a play score of 6.96. Pure Farming 2018. Fulfill your rural recreation in this latest farming simulator from developer Ice Flames. Use the latest state-of-the-art farming machines and technology and travel between Europe, Asia, and America to grow your agricultural empire. While there's not a lot of innovation in this title, it does leave a lot of room for improvement. It has a play score of 7. Total War Rome 2 Desert Kingdoms Culture Pack. A DLC for Creative Assembly's Rome-focused Total War title. Desert Kingdoms lets you indulge in delights of warfare in the sandy battlefields of ancient Africa and Arabia. Take a pick from an array of new factions that specialize in the tactics of the deserts. It's a fun new add-on to an already great title. With unique and balanced units, it has a provisional play score of 7.17. Sea of Thieves. Sail off to the high seas in this naval co-op adventure from the popular Rare Studios. Answering to a growing demand for nautical hijinks, Sea of Thieves lets you become part of a hardy crew of pirates. It opens up an opportunity for emergent gameplay as you work together in sailing around the vast seas. Not immune to tedium and griefing, it has a provisional play score of 7.19. Attack on Titan 2. Koei Tecmo's video game adaptation to the popular anime finds its sequel. Following the events of the anime's second season, this game features enhanced Titan movements and attacks that require players to maneuver seamlessly. Meet new faces and customize your own scout. Offering hack-and-slash action to the style of the fan-favorite anime, it has a provisional play score of 7.41. Devil May Cry HD Collection. Relive the fire and fury of Dante's hack-and-slash adventures with this high-definition edition. This collection contains his first appearance in Devil May Cry until the introduction of his twin brother in Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition. 3 action-packed titles to rediscover the power of the Demon Warrior. Panned for a few bugs and glitches, it receives a provisional play score of 7.53. A Way Out. The success of Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons motivated Hazelight Studios to create a new IP involving their signature co-op elements. Take on the role of two prisoners trying to survive the life behind bars. Together, find a way to escape this maximum facility by teaming up to solve puzzles. An exclusively co-op game, revive the couch party experience and feel the brotherly love in action. It has a provisional play score of 7.62. Hearts of Iron 4 Waking the Tiger. Another title from Paradox Interactive, a DLC for their gritty strategy simulation, Hearts of Iron 4, Waking Tiger, opens our eyes to the powers of the Orient. With a broader focus on Japan and China, channel your imperial ambitions and play your part in the deadliest war in history. Make cool new weapons, form nations, and tinker with your focus trees. It has a provisional play score of 7.8. Heroes of Hammerwatch. Brave the procedurally generated lands of Hammerwatch in this roguelite action-adventure you can play with your friends. Play with up to 3 friends in co-op and scour the kingdom for enemies, puzzles, and loot. With randomly generated levels and persistent progression, it offers endless replayability for you and your friends. Conquer the Pixel Paradise with a provisional play score of 7.81. Assassin's Creed Origins: The Curse of the Pharaohs. The third expansion to Assassin's Creed's latest title. Bayek journeys to Thebes and comes face-to-face with the pharaohs of old. A vast new territory to explore, the region of Thebes boasts an array of gorgeous sights packed with exciting surprises. Bridging the gap between here and the afterlife, it's rife with references to the lesser-known aspects of the Egyptian mythos. It has a provisional play score of 7.86. Battlezone: Combat Commander. Breathing new life to an almost forgotten piece of FPS history, Big Boat Interactive adds a new shimmer to the 1999 classic. Giving it a graphical makeover, Combat Commander looks fit for the modern age with updated textures and new achievements. Command your battalion against the advanced AI or test your strategies against friends for their cross-play multiplayer. It has a play score of 7.87. The Council. A stunning new twist on the episodic adventure, The Council's first episode is a slow burn. It welcomes you into its dark and mysterious universe as you take on the role of Louis de Richer in the year 1793. Following an invitation to a secret society, use his skills to navigate issues of diplomacy and occultism, all while investigating the inner workings of the Council. It has a play score of 8.02. Life is Strange: Before the Storm, Farewell. Capping off Deck 9's spin-off to the critically acclaimed coming-of-age story, Farewell connects the two series by looking back at the childhood friendship of their two main characters. It's a standalone bonus episode that reunites Chloe and Max, still in cusp of innocence and youth. A perfect end to the prequel before Life is Strange's upcoming title, it has a provisional play score of 8.12. Rise of Insanity. Red Limb Studios' psychological horror will challenge you to traverse the dark recesses of your minds. A linear story-driven adventure, take on the role of psychologist Dr. Stephen Dowell. Help him attempt to make sense of his new patient's conditions, all while dealing with his own demons. Strap on your VR goggles and prepare for chilling atmospheric terrors. It has a provisional play score of 8.13. Chuchul. From the horrors of the mind, let this casual indie adventure cleanse your palates with the adventures of their quirky furball. From the creators of Machinarium, Botanicula, and Samaros, comes a fun puzzle game starring the hairy Chuchul and his rival Keckle. Solve a variety of visual riddles and bring back the precious cherry. A vibrant and endlessly charming title, it has a play score of 8.14. Northgard. Venture up north into Viking territory and take part in the building of a new settlement. It's a strategy city builder that'll pit you against changing weathers, vicious direwolves, and more in your quest to create a new community. Conquer its campaign using different types of victories or play against friends until you can reach the leaderboard Valhalla. It has a play score of 8.26. Final Fantasy XV Windows Edition. The Final Fantasy franchise is getting a heartfelt welcome on the PC. This port shows off a wealth of magnificent content like high-resolution support, DLCs, and a new first-person mode. An achievement in video game development, the Master Race embraces it with the full might of their customized builds. See through the eyes of Noctis and experience EOS like never before. It has a play score of 8.27. Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. This is the sequel to the gorgeous Ni no Kuni game from 2010. Travel to a kingdom of good versus evil. Step into King Evan's shoes as he gets ousted for reasons unknown. He must embark on a life-changing journey and become a true leader to find his true self. Meet memorable characters, feel the game's heartfelt story, and utilize the game's dynamic combat system. It has a provisional play score of 8.4. Bio Inc. Redemption. The life and death consequences in the world of medicine is no game. At least not until Drygen Studios turned it into one. Devise the ultimate disease or find the cure to the mystery illness before the last heartbeat. Build up your skills across a host of diverse challenges and unlock a treasure trove of exclusive diseases. Distilling the world of medicine into a gory and educational strategy game, it has a provisional play score of 8.88. Banyu Lintar Angin, Little Storm. While it doesn't exactly count as a game, the indie interactive story will surely put a smile on your face. Telling the story of 3 siblings from rural Indonesia, its charming illustrations perfectly capture the joys of brother and sisterhood. Bask in secondhand nostalgia with this free-to-play nugget of goodness. It has a provisional play score of 9.06. You may get these games right now by clicking the links below.